Everyone wants a pool in their backyard, but not everyone has one. That's a little confusing because
Swimming pools have been around for forever, and they've been a sign of security, of luxury, comfort, and relaxation.
well, in this video, I'm going to share with you exactly how I design a pool with budget in mind and also share 5 things that you can do that helps make your blank canvas backyard feel like a luxury resort.
This is a project I'm doing for a family. And right now, this is all that they have in their backyard space. So with that in mind, let's get designing. Jump into our 2D here. Whenever I start designing, especially when we're talking about pools being on a budget, your pool size is going to be the biggest factor as it relates to like cost savings. In the event that this was being built on a slope like this, we would have to integrate some retaining wall. So that in itself, having a flat yard is one of the biggest advantages to saving money.
When you are looking at investing into your home and investing into your backyard space, it's important that you see this as making a good decision for the future, not just for today. For resale value, above ground pools, vinyl liner pools, they have a negative effect on your home. When people see those types of pools, they do not think something that adds value. However, if you are going to invest in building a pool in your backyard, do not just shortchange yourself and go with a vinyl liner. You are so close to just go ahead and making the jump to a fiberglass pool, which is permanent. It does not have liner replacements. It's so much of a higher quality pool. It actually is something that brings value to your home later down the road. So the second one is you do not have to build everything at once. When you see me do these designs, when you see me moving and adding decking and concrete and structures and doing all these things, water features, whatever it might be, you can add that stuff later. The cost of everything is going up by so much. It is so important to get the largest investment in first and then develop your home and your space around that one thing. And so your pool, your swimming pool is the most expensive asset to your backyard. Get your swimming pool built first and then add the fire pit area and then add the lounge area. Those things can be phased out. And if concrete goes up by 10% next year, that's going to be a lot easier to take on financially than a swimming pool going up by 10% next year. The cost savings and the cost difference is exponential. So highly recommend designing your backyard space for phasing purposes. The third thing is materials. I want to talk materials really quickly because materials is one thing that can really affect the cost of projects. Now, when you see pictures like these of pools with paver patios and natural stone and coping and all these things, like, yes, it's beautiful, yes, it's wonderful, but it's not cost effective at all. We recommend starting with just regular gray broom finished concrete. It's not pretty, it's not bougie. The day that it looks the best is the day of the pour, and then it just looks bad from there on out. Start with just regular concrete, and then 2 years down the road, add a concrete overlay like a Sun Deck or a Cool Deck product. The fourth thing would be is to lean into the simple design, the Hampton kind of like just very contemporary, very modern, simple, sleek lines. Do not do anything crazy. Lean into that. Like the wallpaper on my computer is of a very clean, simple pool in someone's backyard, and it doesn't have any extra decking. It's got chairs and lounge seats sitting in a gravel area next to it, and it's got well manicured grass. You do not have to do anything extreme. In fact, you've heard me say this before on other videos, I'm sure, but building your backyard is like telling a story. You do not want to add all these different things that detract from the main plot line. It is, how do we support what the most important thing is? And oftentimes the pool in your backyard is the most important thing. So don't add and don't clutter up the space, but make sure everything has a purpose and a plan. You don't want to make things more complicated than what they have to be. And that leads me to my next point, and that is landscaping. Landscaping can add or subtract to your outdoor experience. So keeping in mind the clean and the minimalistic design that we recommend people with budgets or who are thinking cost effectively, or even just trying to get a pool, in an affordable way is limit the amount of planting that you're doing around the space. Now, it is very important to have plants around your pool area. So don't hear what I'm not saying. You need plants to kind of separate spaces, but do not go all out. You do not need massive planting, 10, 12 foot flower beds. And it's just, you want to tell the story of the pool. Now, even in the landscaping conversation, that again is something that you can add on down the road. Put a pool in with no landscaping the first year, the second year, the third year. Just get the pool in, because the savings that you're going to have by making decisions sooner rather than later is going to play off significantly in the long run.
This is, I think, exactly what they're going to be looking for, hopefully.